It's now 9:20 Central Time. Fire in the bowl. I'll be right. Oh, hey, Zoom. How you doing? So you got your new glasses? Rock on. Rock on. It's always nice. Yeah, good deal. Now you can see things. That's cool. Hopefully they work well for you. Hey, Jason. Rock on. What's up, buddy? All right. Jason's on off early. Oh, man. Yeah, dude. Guys, wow. Got a lot of shit done today. Got another section of that fence up. Got post hole dug. Got all that stuff done. Got all the wood sourced, cut, cleaned, and I think we got most all of it painted too. Just about everything to finish it up. Looks like tomorrow we'll be able to put the doors together, finish painting up the wood for the doors, and get those put together, and hang those tomorrow, and be doing wire. Yep, rock on. So yeah. Hey, what's up, bud?
What's
What's up?
up? Got the mad crazy fire in the bowl.
The fire in the bowl.
Oh,
Yeah, we oh, I've been busting ass today. Got a lot of detail prep done. Tomorrow I should be able to finish up 95% of everything needs to be done.
sounds good.
Yeah.
So just see the rest of it, like clean up.
Well, once I get done with the fencing, the doors, and the wire, I have to get the lean-tos made. I have to get the lean-tos made for in the kennels, so they got a way to get out of the wet and the you know that kind of thing.
I gotta
So
check your videos on that. I haven't on the
yeah,
kennel. Showed some of it.
yeah,
Ah,
yeah. My camera, I ran out of space on my phone.
I don't know.
Right,
What the hell?
I know, right? I have to delete. I'm gonna be deleting some more stuff off of it, but
It's on the what now? Your phone?
the kennels.
Yeah, the memory that you're trying to free up is on your phone.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Do you have a SD card in there?
Uh, yeah. I think
You
maybe
probably have a bigger one, I guess.
I probably need a new one. It's probably bad,
Yeah.
but yeah. How you doing, Canoes?
Yeah, kind of
Yeah.
another blah day.
Really?
Yeah, we might get snow.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Oh wow. That's crazy. Yeah. But
Yeah, I
yeah, it's
thought we
March.
were done with that shit.
Yeah. The oh man. Yeah, but yeah. I'm just happy to be getting all the shit done that I haven't gotten done.
How's it going, Canoe?
Same shit, different day.
Oh, tell me about it. Oh my God. Did we call an official fire in the bowl?
At nine
Not
twenty.
yet.
I popped on and said it's 9:20. Fire the bow.
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah.
Friday night. Do it right. I'm loading. Reload right now.
Yeah, do that. You're gonna need it. It is Friday night.
I'm going home early though. I'm doing like one more delivery after this. I'll go home by 10:30. I'll be home, bro. I ain't got time for it. I gotta be up and work all day again. Busy ass mall. People
Oh
calling
yeah.
up. Put a battery in my watch. Put a battery in my watch.
Yeah. So, so what you doing tomorrow, man?
Clean.
Oh,
More cleaning. It's never ending.
oh yeah. I'll be.
Yeah, I just was downstairs a few minutes ago and saw that the boy cat threw up all over the stove.
What?
So that's he jumped up on the stove and puked all over one of the burners.
What the hell?
I don't know. Cats. They don't make any sense.
Oh, wow. That's crazy. What a nasty mess. Have to clean that up.
Well, it's only puke. It's easier to deal with than the other shit.
Yeah, but still, I mean,
The little cat, she likes to jump up there and pee sometimes. It's like,
oh my God.
yeah, they're funny cats.
I heard another one of those planes flying over earlier today. Can't see it, but you can hear it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that one last night, I was looking at its flight route. It came out of outside of Wichita, and then it flew over into Missouri, and then it was doing racetrack patterns near Springfield for like an hour or two, just running a big circle back and forth. Then it flew off over your place.
Oh, wow.
Gosh.
I'll see what they're doing right now.
But yeah, no shit. Yeah, tomorrow's supposed to be 54, 55, mostly sunny. That'll work. I'll be able to get some good shit done tomorrow. Yeah. Sunday's high is only 46. Damn. But it's only getting down to 34 tonight, so I'll bring those pots in tonight. I got to make a tray for them. Hopefully, I can get that done tomorrow, along with everything else. Hell yeah. Yeah, I'm looking at oh man, just I'm gonna be happy just to get this done. You know what I'm saying? Right. Oh fuck. I'm sorry. I'm just a little exhausted tonight. Good Lord.
End of the week, man. You've been doing it up. It's time to get loose as a goose.
Right. On Wednesday and Thursday, so got nothing done kind of days, you know? Cold and mucky wet.
Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of a factor right there. Definitely.
So some of the stuff we couldn't paint today because it's still wet, right? So we'll have to do it tomorrow.
Sorry. How you doing?
Oh,
I don't do good on elevators, let me tell you.
maybe some roasted chicken ramen noodle.
Hey, you too. To lose my audio, I gotta get that back.
So, hey, battery.
Hi. Check it out.
Roof looks naked.
Yeah. But I'm almost done putting it together. I got to build a bunch of these
Yeah, the dolmens.
here. What do you call them?
Dolmens.
Okay. And I've been there. I'll turn this around so you can see it. I can see it. Okay. I'm putting these up on it.
Right.
It was a lot easier to use shorter boards to put inside this channel. Show you a little bit better.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Now, using shorter boards, it's a lot easier to put it up there. And when I use shorter boards, I got to put these in. Makes it stronger. I was hanging over the edge here yesterday, like this.
Right. Oh, wow. Yeah.
I was screwing this one on.
Right.
That was scary.
Wow.
After I got done screwing that together, I sat down right there for about 15 minutes. Like, oh my gosh, I did that.
Right.
And
Look,
that's place.
looking pretty solid there, though. Other than,
Oh, look, I'm trying to move it. It don't move.
good deal.
And by putting these guys in, I've got these straighter. See, I haven't put the bracket on the other side,
Oh, I see. Yeah.
but I did do this. It's a lot easier putting this board in that notch if I don't put the other side on. And it holds up just fine.
Okay.
But I put those in the notch so they've got both sides of the bracket. And there's 2 long screws deep inside that little notch.
Right.
So I didn't go anywhere. Well, that's the status of the shed right now. Oh, and we bought us a new router. We're having a hell of a time hooking it up.
Oh, really?
It's a Netgear. Top of the line Netgear. It's a Wi-Fi 6. It can handle a lot of devices at the same time. Oh. But I've been trying to work with Xfinity because I couldn't do it with the instructions. It would not connect.
Oh, wow.
Well, now everything sees the router, but it won't connect. it's been a problem. We
Did
can't
you
watch.
try turning it off and on again?
Right.
Yes.
Well, there's a
Right.
universal landing page that a router is supposed to land at so that you can control your router settings. You might have to go into that.
Well, I was talking to Tech last night and said, need to hook up a computer to it. It's like, yeah, that sounds about right. So I hooked up my wife's work computer and it won't connect because it doesn't recognize the certificate. But we do have a desktop that's ours. So I'm going to try to hook up that.
Yeah, you might have to do that.
It just came to my mind. I was like, should try that. So I'll try that tonight. She's missing her TV. She's got a show she watches on YouTube and Netflix. I think it's Netflix. Oh, where's that? PF Chang's?
Yeah. Down on West End, downtown Nashville,
Where?
at the Marriott.
Nashville.
Oh. I thought we were the only one that had the PF Chang's.
Yeah, PF Chang's pretty good.
Is it really expensive?
Yeah. It's pretty expensive. And the portions aren't that big. But they got really good food.
The PF Chang's here, they have two lion/dragon statues in front. Huge.
Right.
Must have been about 3 tons.
Right? But yeah, the food's really good, but the portions kind of,
Oh, we do have one PF Chang's out in Cool Springs that has those little statues you're talking about.
Kentucky.
Yeah, apparently they got some Kentucky team. That's pretty cool. I used to be a fan of the Wildcat.
They go the fuego.
I saw that too.
Yeah, back when they had Ron Mercer on the Kentucky Wildcats.
There's my Huckleberry and
I heard-
Miriam and Nightingale. Holy cow.
Mariota's changing teams.
What?
I hear Mariota's changing teams.
I don't even know what that is.
He was on Tennessee.
There you go, man, and I do what I can.
And he's from Hawaii. He was best quarterback that University of Oregon ever had. And he went to the Tennessee Titans. And has not had a winning season yet. But everybody in the college football feared him. He was good. I'm going back down into the hole. I just ordered a 3,000 watt pure sine inverter.
Nice. Hey, Max, welcome in.
This
Chat full of weirdos.
little
Yeah.
400 watt beats when I put 250 watt chargers on it. What a piece of junk.
Hey, Apex, what's up?
No way back to the house. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, man. I can't wait for this new phone holster to come in. It should be here by Monday, so I can maybe turn my camera sideways a little more.
Sideways?
Especially when I go out of town here to Dollywood, I want to be able to.
I did the wrap here too.
It'll be so late at night, though. It'll be hard to see much. We might go somewhere where there's some Something going on.
Max says he's not here. He's lurking. It doesn't count.
Okay.
Right.
There we go. I'm hands free now. Sitting on the charger. Oh, somebody let out. That was me. Me.
You ever seen any unidentified flying objects?
Yeah,
Anybody?
unidentified to me.
Yeah.
My own mother said one day she saw this really weird thing with like 3 different lights on it, kind of triangular shaped, but it was just
Yeah.
like
Well,
really
that's all.
crazy. Then again, she was a senior when she saw it, probably.
Well, what I saw, other
But
people saw it too.
I don't doubt
Old
it.
people see stuff too, man.
They're the ones that get screwed over, and the aliens are like, "Yeah, show it to the old people. They'll never believe it."
Right.
I was a teenager when I saw it. Actually,
Oh,
tween. Ooh, we got
Oh my
people
gosh,
in there.
there's
I'm getting smaller.
Bloom Plastic Explorer.
Woo, more light.
Bloom Blast. Did you like that?
What's up?
You guys think you might want to ask your doctor about Bloom Plastics?
Flora, no duh. What'd
There
you
we go.
say?
Now I got more light.
How's everybody?
What did you say, Flora? Flora, no duh. I think I like that better.
Hey, you should ask your doctor if Bloom Plastics is right for you.
Well,
It was for me.
Maybe on Tuesdays.
Backstage says he needs the ingredients, please.
Oh, well, I don't know.
What about the side effects?
I think I'll hang me a hammock in here.
Side effects are you put projects together you don't finish, and you paint pictures put them on the wall.
Yeah.
Well, have you ever laid there with your head facing the wrong way, facing backwards?
No.
See, I do that sometimes, as you can
My
tell. From
face
that.
always faces forward.
Oh, it's fun.
Sometimes mine will face backwards.
Oh, I found out
Jackie.
today.
A bowl.
I found out today that there's a bunch of wood outside where I work that we can take as long as we work there. But now I find this out.
Whew.
Well,
Man,
I got me
I
some
can't believe I'm getting
half-inch
the signal.
plywood.
I can't see battery.
You can't.
Lego the Fuego.
That's not me.
No, Florida's
No,
having connection issues.
Oh,
Yeah.
is it my connection again?
Can you hear me, Florida?
Battery addiction Trump
Is it
training.
my connection taking a shit on me?
Florida, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can. Yeah.
Okay. Because you couldn't last night.
I know, man. That was some bullshit, man.
Oh.
Can you hear battery?
Plane.
Battery
Nope,
says
I can't even see him.
Can you hear me now? Why can't you see me?
Because he's got a shit connection.
525.
it's his connection. Battery, not yours.
Come on.
Or is left throttling Florida's connection?
There we go. Boom.
Oh, very nice.
Fire in the bowl.
Hey,
Fire.
somebody gave me these chopsticks, man, and I've been using them for a dab tool.
Right.
That'll work.
Look at that bitch, man.
We're not ignoring you. Chat lives matter too.
I could perform a lobotomy with that, man.
Stick it up in your nasal cavity where they used to.
Anybody
Swab.
wants one? Anyone?
I got me a 20 by 30 tarp to put over the top.
See, that's what you got to do. You got to get all the shit at one time.
But you got the plywood to go on it, right?
Not yet.
Huh?
I was going to go see my father tomorrow. There's a mill close to where he lives, and they have culls. So I can buy me some cull plywood.
Oh, wow.
I'd be able to get them around like $25 a sheet. That'd be cool, wouldn't it? That's like $50 at Home Depot.
Right. What, for particle ply?
I might use that if the price is right. They don't know what I'm going to get yet.
Oh man, I'm on fire!
I don't know if I've never seen them sell the particle as a cull.
This thing's cool,
it's
actually.
fun.
I like it.
And
It's
I bought
badass,
it
man.
before, and it had bubbles in it, some delaminations.
It's this fucking
Overall,
thing,
it's
man.
pretty good plywood.
It's about a foot long.
Right. Yeah, 'cause,
Look at it.
yeah. See that there, bud.
Man,
Good Lord.
it changed the whole lighting in here, didn't it? I'm gonna stick it on my face.
Hey, bird. How you doing?
Paint in your face.
There, man. This is just what I needed right here, something like that.
Oh, I ordered some of those metal flag signs. You seen those? They have the Pledge of Allegiance and stripes.
See, you guys don't know this, but I'm gonna start
Order
inventing
three.
some shit.
Oh, that sounds
Normally,
cool.
normally they're pretty expensive, but
Oh, yeah.
I got them for shipping.
Carb cap and a dab tool.
I think $29 each.
It's hard to find a good one. Carb cap,
So when I get my shop set up,
that one
I
there.
will do my live streaming on the shop in the shop with that flag behind me.
There you go. That's cool. Yep. Oh, man. Oh, man. If I could only start working on my shop, that would be the shit. I was looking at it earlier tonight, and I was like, earlier today, rather, and I was like, man, I so want to just get started with it. But that's not going to happen right
It's
away.
like me cleaning my car. I need to clean the inside and out. Windows are filthy. It's kind of an embarrassment even having on camera, but I don't think you guys really can tell.
Right.
But
I
Right.
don't think we can see.
I have a lot of the stuff to build my power wall.
I don't even think we could see, buddy.
So this is going to have solar panels on the roof and power wall inside.
Come on up, Shane.
Right there.
I got to start doing something in my new workshop. I've got everything just strewn about. It's pretty bad.
I hate that, man. That
Yeah, it's
sucks.
pretty chaotic here
So I
too.
just moved out there. So it's like still moving in, you know?
Right.
Not having the time to build or even buy the things that I need to organize it better.
Yeah, that sucks, man. I hate like having to place to, a good area to work, and then it's all fucking.
It's a blessing that
fucked
it's
up.
there, because if it weren't there, it'd be all in my room or something,
Yeah.
I'm just glad
Right.
there's so much room that we have, and I've got.
Yeah. God. I'm using my charger.
I got
Tool cart.
most of my engine in here. Ain't got nowhere else to put it.
Give me a heater.
Hey, what's up, Hawks? How you doing, buddy?
Man, this took a long charge.
I like that thing, man. These fucking dab tools they sell, man, they suck.
See what Platoon wrote? I don't know.
Do you mean does it burn your armpit? Is that what you mean?
Your underarm?
Well, typically, if you use something like, a deodorant or an aftershave, if it burns, it's just your body saying it doesn't like that particular brand. Try something different. I never cared for Old Spice. Yeah, you might be allergic to it.
Yeah, well, Old Spice is all natural. I used to, I never really liked it. It's like an old
Can you
person's
see battery now, Florida? Florida, can you now see battery?
Nope.
Oh, yeah, you're going to have to refresh to see battery.
I am okay.
Yeah.
Guys, I apologize. Issues. I know it's aggravating. I hate that.
I know. We're just trying to figure it out. Kimmy!
What's up, Kimmy?
Yeah, I think he's a new age hippie.
What?
Yeah. He's born past his time.
$7.58. Well, I gotta go check.
What you doing there, battery?
Huh?
What you looking at? What you up to?
I was working on the shed, trying to finish up the roof.
Oh.
Framing. Got quite a bit done. Then the neighbor came over, so we ended up talking.
Oh, yeah.
Interruption. He climbed up on top, and then his son climbed up there, and real nervous.
No
He
shit.
got 10.
Oh, I gotta go.
Skywalker time. Skywalker time. Yeah, no shit.
I have until Sunday. Supposed to start getting some moisture again.
Yeah. Well, we got about 3 days, and then Monday or something like that. Monday or Tuesday, supposed to start raining again.
I bought a new tarp.
How big is your tarp?
It's a 20 by 30. This should cover the roof. I hope it does. $72.
Heck yeah, Nightingale. It's good to have some some blood in the room here. She said she has a native Californian in the house.
It's a 5 mil, 20 by 30.
What's up, Platoon, Mustard's Hawk? What's going on?
I'm gonna look in the chat. Okay. Yeah. Well, good to have you, Huckleberry. Ox mustard seeds. How you doing? Green. No, I don't touch that green stuff. I am not a plant eater. No. I'm not like a cow or a goat. Well, goat can eat anything.
Oh,
Oh, really? We don't have Kroger here. We have Fred Meyer, which is basically
I've
Kroger.
never been to a Fred Meyer.
Fred Meyer is actually a Kroger. Kroger owns them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I saw my first Kroger when I went down to Tucson.
Yeah, we got the Food Line, the Piggly Wiggly, Kroger's, Aldi's, Publix, Whole
Look at that
Foods,
coin.
Buy Right. Anybody got a Buy Right?
We got a few in my area.
See the coin? It's see-through. That's got Saddam on the front.
we got Snooks at Deerberg's.
Because we got him.
Save a Lot and Shop and Save.
Oh, yeah, Save a Lot.
See? See-through. It's a pretty cool coin. Got from Iraq.
Of course, there's always Aldi's and Walmart.
There's always like 10 million Mexican stores that are like grocery store.
What was that name of that hardware store out by you, Wiz, that everybody thought had the funniest fucking name?
Diggy Bubs.
Dicky Bob's.
Yeah.
That sounds like something you find like way out in the backwoods, like in Mississippi or Alabama or something like that.
Right.
Dicky Bob's.
You know, they've actually been turned down applications to be in certain towns because of their name.
We don't have Safeway.
Yeah, because
Right.
of their name.
That's
They're
right.
like, what? Yeah. No, but they're a farm and home store. They do the big hardware stuff. I mean,
Night massager. What's that?
even the small hardware stuff.
Hey, Zoom, what's a night massager?
Night
manager.
Night?
Messenger.
Oh, that's not what it says.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
In that case, he means his dad's the night manager.
Yeah.
And I don't have my glasses.
That's okay. It's Zoom typing. You have to do
Zoom
some
talk.
translation. Yeah.
Yeah, we have to
called
apply our
Zoom
Zoom
talk.
filters.
That's what Aaron calls it. Zoom talk.
Tried to get on panel, not tech worthy. What? Try again. You have to allow the camera and the mic, and you can do it. There's nothing to do but click the buttons.
It'd be good to see you, See the Bird.
Yeah, I'd love to have you up on the panel, Seabird. Hell yeah.
Well, I wanted to say hi to everybody.
Hi, Jimmy.
Jimmy.
Hope you're feeling
Password?
better. How's your feet?
Of course,
There's
great,
no password.
great. On my feet, swelling's all gone because of the last 2 nights of going to bed early. But
Right.
no going to bed early tonight because I too wound up, and as you can tell, I already high. We went and seen the grandson tonight, and instead of just basically staying there and playing cards, tonight
Hey,
we
Max.
took him out and
Well,
went to
I'm gonna
Taco
go
Bell and ate with him, and then took him to a bowling alley. And we played, he didn't want to bowl. Instead, we played pool with him. And then he ain't never shot darts before. And I didn't realize that. So there at the bowling alley, they had the dart machine
I'm getting
too.
really
So
hungry.
we
I'm gonna
got
go
to
in.
play darts with him.
That's a really middle class, that boy, huh?
Yeah.
I'm gonna see you guys later. I'm starving.
Bowling alleys and pool halls and dartboards.
Well, see, the thing is, though, here at our bowling alleys, they have
A pool
the
table. That.
the pool table, the dart boards. They have it all inside the bowling alley.
Yeah.
So it's one stop. And
Nice.
they also have the serve food there. And then usually in the back around the corner is the actual drinking bar, all rolled into one.
Yeah. Those places are awesome. We had one called Fairlane and Rockable. They every Wednesday night or Thursday night they do Rockable.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, and that's it. Where my particular area, we got like 2 different ones that's like that in Fostoria, and then in Tiffin, there's like three bowling alleys in Tiffin. So, and all of them's like that. So I'm
Right.
surrounded with them.
With bowling alleys.
Well, with everything rolled into one of the bowling alleys.
I get it. I understand. Yeah.
You know, so yeah. So that's great. You ain't got to run around, and a couple of you want to do one thing, you got take a whole family and each of you go do what you want.
See, Huckleberry says she can't play pool because she's got trouble with the stick. She has trouble with the stick.
Boy, Huckleberry, if you was up here on screen, that could be taken so many different ways.
Yeah.
Because I am past cooter bug high already.
Nightingale says hi, Kim.
Oh, whoa. I already ahead of you on that pie and everything else. I done ate me a bowl of ice cream. I'm munching on some chips. So, yeah.
Rock on. Oh, man. Yeah. Oh, man, I tell you what, I can't wait to get working on the garden. It's still too early, but in the she shack. Yeah, there's no password to see. Seabird, there's no password. You shouldn't need any password for our side stuff. Yeah. No, they don't eat pies all day. Just in the evenings, after dinner, for dessert. Nightingale's craving a Butterfinger. Hey, Singularity, what's going on, bud?
Wow, this is my old Abby, my old avatar.
Right?
Yeah.
How's it going, guys?
How's it happening, man?
Same old, same old. Friggin'
Welcome in.
hey, how's it going? Hauled 31 loads of gravel today for some old boy.
Oh
Wow.
Yeah.
Money,
over-
though.
Yeah. So I was happy. It was over about 12 and a half hours, but the guy's like, we can stop anytime. I'm like, no, dude, if you want it, I'll keep going. This is a bank. I'm all right.
Right? I got her rolling, so might as well keep her rolling, right?
Right. Yeah. Got it. Yeah.
Good.
They're putting a Dollar General in, and they bought a lot to put it on, and it was a foot and a half low, and they're building it up almost 3 foot. I still got probably around 700 yards to haul to them, which is going to be another, probably 70 truckloads.
70?
Yeah. Yep. Because I'm just using a 11-yard dump right now instead of the big semi 20. It's a tandem, but it's got the dump bed on it, so
Yeah.
I can hold 10 to 12 yards on it. So yeah, I'll be hauling 70 some more probably next week, along with cement and along with trying to get a couple roofs on.
Oh, wow.
Work
Yeah.
for me, or- Sorry about
Welcome
that.
in,
My
John
puppy dog.
Smith. Welcome in, Ragged Coin. What was else in there?
Aaron just popped in.
Hey, Aaron.
Okay, my dog stopped barking. Hey, Zach. Hey, Huckleberry.
Seabirds in chat.
Singularity.
Yes, ma'am.
My daughter wanted me to ask you if you like gum, if you chew gum.
Yes.
Haha, great.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I know what that is.
The giggle made me nervous.
She's still working on that fudge crayon collection.
Oh, nice.
Edible crayons. That's what it is.
So how's everybody else doing? Y'all doing good?
Keep it
Good,
ass.
Nice. Don's recovering well.
Yeah. As far as I can tell.
Good. I'm glad to hear. Keep everybody healthy. That's the main thing.
Right.
Ragged. You're always shitty. So shush. No.
Well, she's upstairs.
Miriam's in,
So-
I don't know. Miriam's in the country now.
Yeah, Miriam made it.
Yeah, I was on the other night. Hi, Miriam. I was on the other night, and when I came up that one night, you guys were talking about something about California, so I kind of assumed.
Right.
I know, Ragged. I had to give you shit. I haven't talked to you for a while. I had to give you some guff.
Okay, Huckleberry, since you asked the question, what she wants, she up to Rising Sun, our little store up there. She found these crayons,
Oh,
and they're bubble gum.
I've had those before. Actually, that's kind of funny.
Cause she pick, well, when you're gonna get the cookies done, Mom? When you're gonna get his fudge done? And she went up there the other night and says, I'm gonna buy these and send them to him. So even my daughter gets into it now. So
Oh, cool, Marion.
Yeah, she's up at Salt Lake right now. Justine Bill, Wild Bill.
Oh, right on.
oh,
right
did
on.
she?
Yeah, she met up with Wild Bill, and Wild Bill took her to an Army surplus store.
You don't have to growl at everything. My dogs decided they need attention just as soon as I logged on, I swear.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got a nephew that's in engineering college over there, Salt Lake.
Yeah, she's going to see Bear. She's going to hang out with Bear for a little bit.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So she's gonna be real close to where you're at.
Yeah, because I think Bear's like an hour and a half away from me. I think we figured.
Oh wow. Yeah.
Nice. God, I'd drive up there and say hi, but finding an hour and a half to drive up there and say hi, I've been going 7 days a week again to try to. Well, the crazy thing about it, around here the wind's been blowing so bad. The only you know my address? How'd you find my address? No, nobody even knows the town I'm in. Diesel got the closest because he knows the area, but he kept guessing wrong. Zach, how quick. I was like, well, crap, how did that?
Colorado.
Yes, it is out in the middle of nowhere. And that's a funny thing. Like, Diesel's like, is that actually a town? It's like, yeah, we have a post office.
Yeah, we actually have a post office. It's got a post office and a McDonald's.
We lost the one other thing we had a bar and grill. It was just a small bar and grill for locals.
Yeah.
And with this COVID stuff, they didn't make it through. It sucks.
Oh,
yeah. It was just a neat place to hang out and stuff. And yeah. Ragged, I kind of sort of spent my money on buying things I probably didn't need, but I came across a place that had a bunch of old 40s and 50s coupes and pickups, and now I'm in desperate need of of the land with a shop because I made some deals on some old hot rods.
Oh wow.
Yep. You remember the old Hudsons? I even got one of those. Yep. Picked one of those up. The roof needs some help. That somebody set something on the roof on it, which made me sick. It's perfect except for they set something on the roof. I mean, on the Hudson, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. It put a big U in that roof. So.
Oh wow.
Yep. Popped it even still had the headliner on it, and it popped the headliner off, and it's dangling. But for the shape everything else is in, I'm pretty sure I could probably pop it out with any bad problems. And then a good friend of mine has a body shop, so he could give me tips on how to get it out.
Yeah, use your body hammers to get your rough shape in, and then heat it up and shape it piece by piece from the edge out.
Yep. Little areas at a time and just keep going. Yep. But
then,
I still
and then Bondo the shit out of that bitch.
Yeah. Oh man, that when I bought that 69 goat, I was telling you back, I don't have it anymore. This is years ago. I stuck a magnet to the roof. It would, or I shouldn't say, I tried to stick a magnet to the roof, and it used to have the vinyl top on it. They just filled that thing with Bondo. I could not get a magnet to stick to that roof on that goat. Yep.
Oh wow.
But I still do want to go to England, but Don had given me some good advice, and he had a good point about there being a lot of historical sites in the States to see. So I did go after a fifth wheel. So nothing real fancy or big. It doesn't have any slide outs or anything, and it's a 2003 model, and there's no slide outs, and it's only 30 foot. But what the heck, right?
Yeah.
I got it cheap. Good deal on it.
Oh yeah, yep. Really good deal, actually. The guy just wanted to get rid of it. He wanted to get a different one, and they weren't going to give him hardly anything on a trade-in, so I got it less than what they were going to give him on trade-in.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh, wow.
And I bought I don't have the land, so I don't know why, but I've still got it in my head that I'm going to get some land. So I bought a little Fiat LS4 540 loader.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's in at my cousin's shop right now. They're seeing what they could do. It's got a weak transmission, so I got it next to nothing. You know how those are. The hydraulics start to go, and they sell them for scrap after that. But he's a diesel mechanic, and he's tearing into it for me, seeing if they could find a way to fix it remotely cheap. Not who you are, it's who you know, right? In life.
Right.
Fire in a bowl.
So that's the worst part, is that I'm making good money right now, but I spend it as soon as I get it.
Just like a woman.
Story of my life.
Just like a woman.
Like a woman, yeah, pretty much.
I know I'm going to get all kinds of guff out of the chat now.
Chat hack.
Oh, shit. Kimmy's good.
That's one thing I can definitely say. I'm not a spender.
Oh, look at the little piggies came out. Huckleberry's throwing piggies at me.
It wasn't me this time.
Right? No, it's usually me, so yeah.
Kim, you've got a good laugh. You seem like you're feeling really good and doing real well. I'm glad.
Oh yeah, you wasn't on yet when I told my good news for today.
Oh no!
Went and see my grandson today. We got to take him out. This time we went to Taco Bell, and then we went to a bowling alley. And instead of bowling, he wanted to play pool. And then I didn't realize it, but there was the dart game, and I was told he never played darts before. So we played darts.
I like darts. Darts is a good, relaxing, fun game, and it gets competitive.
Oh yeah, I used to be on. I don't know if you guys ever heard it before, but it it wasn't regular darts. It was actually called dart ball. You played it in on the board that they had drawn up was like a baseball field.
Yeah,
And
I've
you
seen that.
threw the darts and you got home runs and stuff instead of have to keep track of numbers.
I've seen some of those, like even where you can play cricket on them. Each, like there's like 3 or 4 different types of dartboards. And
Yeah.
I remember seeing, I never played the baseball one, but I remember seeing one that was laid up like a baseball diamond or set up.
Now before Ryan and Joey came to live with me, I was 2 years on a dartball team.
Wow.
That we would go to different bars and stuff, and I was on the team. I got a couple shirts from there.
Nice. Oh, cool, Ragged. Very much appreciated. I'm sure appreciated by everybody. I will warn you all, Ragged threatened to lock me in his dungeon when I showed up there when we first met. So heads up if you go to stay at Ragged's house. Ragged and I, well, it was like Dawn and I. We didn't get along at first, but then now we get along really well. So yeah, Ragged and I used to go at it when we first met on here, and now we get along really well. What, I didn't, or did I? Yes, you did. Because I think you said something along the lines like, well, you know, there's some cool sights to see if you can find your way out of the dungeon. I think Ragged's loaded. I think Ragged's got a massive house over there, and I think Ragged's loaded. He just doesn't say it.
Yeah.
Ragged, I need a $250,000 loan for the land I want. See, told you. Look at his comment.
To go well in my dungeon. Ow! More chains and moaning. Come on.
Canoe. Me too. The architecture is the main reason I want to go over there and over to Europe. The castles, the old cathedrals, even the old thatch roof houses and stuff just are awesome.
Yep.
And the stonework on some of those ancient cathedrals, I really want to go see that.
Yeah, some of them, even with the Masonic stuff in them, it's interesting anyway.
Oh yeah. Well, the Masons, that's how they began. That's where a lot of the conspiracies came from, is that they thought they had a lot of the ancient forbidden geometry and stuff like that, and whatever it is. But they had closely guarded secrets with their masonry work and with the different techniques
And what
they
they recovered
used
from the Druids and stuff like that. Yeah.
and so the Masons, yeah, there was a lot of secrecy around it, but at that time, the less there were, the higher paid they were. So there was a good reason why they didn't train everybody to do it. I've got gargoyles and cherubs. That's kind of a funny thing too, like with gargoyles. And you would think gargoyles and cherubs on the same building, but gargoyles actually at one time were a holy item. It was meant to scare off evil spirits. The gargoyles were.
Yeah.
Now, you want to know an interesting fact? National Cathedral in Washington, D.C. You know, it's an old Gothic style building. It has gargoyles on it. They have a gargoyle that's of Darth Vader
Oh, nice.
on the National Cathedral. Because I guess years back they did a like a write-in contest for school kids, asking like who they thought was the most evil figure in the world that they could use, you know, for a gargoyle design, and like Darth Vader was like by far the winner.
Nice. Nice. Hey, Ghost.
What's up, Bill?
Hey guys, how you
Well,
doing,
that's
bud?
like, and this, I'll get in trouble for saying it, but people can go look at their history. What we call the pentagram now, when it became this item that's and I still, you know, get chills when I, you know, think about it, because I think of it as an evil thing. But if you look back at history, it was
it
used
used to be a
within
pagan symbol of luck.
and it was also used within the church as something to trap a demon. Like if you had a demon in your house, you would put that on your wall and it would trap it in that wall to where it couldn't get to you.
Right.
So, but yeah, yep. And Canoe nailed it too. It was
Druids
Celtic.
used to use it.
Yep.
As more of like a focus point for like spiritual energy and stuff.
Yep. So it's amazing how, you know, through time, misunderstandings turn things into different things.
Yep. Just like the swastika. If you turn it backwards, it's like a Hindu symbol of good luck.
Yep. And yeah, because in a lot of all over India and a lot of their old carvings, it's all over the place through there.
Yeah.
It's just, you know, an evil organization used it once or twice, same what they did with other things, and then it turns into an evil thing. It's too bad. Takes one idiot, right?
Well, it
Yeah.
says everything that God made, everything Satan knows it too, and can change it and use it as his for evil.
It makes you wonder if some of the manipulation is his, you know, is
Yeah,
the devil to try to keep us from, you know, I'm not saying it is by any
Right.
means, but it just kind of, it begs the question. If it used to be a good thing and now it's an evil thing, it's hard to, far from a saint, Max.
Hey, yeah. While Bill had his first grandbaby the other night.
Oh, congratulations, Bill. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
I didn't know he was pregnant, but he had a grandbaby. Yeah.
Max, you're so full of shit. You're as much of a saint as I am.
Oh my God. Yeah. Yeah. His first grandchild. He's all excited. I don't blame him.
79 more and you'll catch Emerald.
Oh shit. No, only 24 that we know of. Okay. Well, 24 that we know of, and some of those are adopted. So
Oh, Huckleberry, I was just messing with Max. That's why I said you're as much of a saint as I am. Yeah. I bet you there's a good dozen of them that speak German right now, Emerald. You're remaining silent on that one, huh?
Meyer with the hey.
Rag is
I'll be right
not
back.
denying anything.
Right.
Hurry back, man.
I know nothing. Oops, who dropped out?
Canoe, he said he'd be right back.
Oh, okay. Oh man, yeah, no shit, man. So
I gotta let my dog out real quick before she starts barking into the phone again. I'll be right back.
all right. Oh man, I tell you what. I'm just excited about getting this work done. The coolest thing about all of it, though, with all this Kindles I'm building and stuff,
Yeah.
all the materials is stuff recaptured from other projects from long ago. Yep, all the pallets that were stuff I picked up 5 years ago. The wood, all that.
Oh, okay.
Remember that area where the turkey coop is, where I had all that wood stacked back there?
Mm-hmm.
That's that area. I'm clearing out that area and using the wood out of it. What's good? A lot of it's rotted and stuff like that.
Yeah. So this stuff here ain't even touching the new pallets and stuff like that you got all piled up front.
Okay, I'm back. She didn't have to go out. She just wanted attention. They're spoiled like that. They haven't liked it though, because I've been gone anywhere from like 11 to like 14 hours every day. They're not happy by the time I get home. Oh, now Emerald left.
Yeah.
Sheesh. So everything's been going good then, huh, Kimmy?
Yeah, it's been going real good. We got one more visit with my grandson, go and visit him and take him out off the property and stuff.
Nice.
And then he gets to start coming home for overnight visitations.
Nice.
Because they're trying to get him worked through, because he's going to be 18 here in a couple months, and they want to release him out of him living in that home and come home.
Right.
Because with his sister, with my granddaughter, she's already 18, but they say with her stuff, she has to stay in their care until she's 21 because of not being able to handle money on her own, and she's still in school and stuff, so
Right.
because of her slower problems. But they couldn't do nothing with my grandson because he ain't slow or anything.
Yeah.
So it's basic. They're keeping my granddaughter because she gets Social Security.
Oh.
Or, yeah, for being disabled. So the state's keeping her to keep the money, basically, until she's 21.
I got you.
So they tried to do that with my grandson, as far as say that he ADHD and had something on what was it, the lead, that he had lead poisoning when he was little and that it affected him. But then they did the test again on him since he's gotten older, and he don't have no signs of having the lead poisoning, so they can't push the issue on him getting any kind of medical help.
Sorry, I was laughing at Max.
So
You like handcuffs and belts.
Wiz completely dropped off. His he must have ran out of internet. Not internet, but the solar.
Yep.
Must have ran out of solar.
But Max likes handcuffs and belts.
Ragged. Yeah, it's all good, Ragged. I actually like Ragged. He's a good guy. He doesn't fall for the tribal nonsense of everybody going at it. He just goes at it with everybody. He doesn't pick a side.
Right. I'm open to questioning everything.
Yeah.
It's, within reason of good moral scope.
Right. Where are you driving at, Jason?
Oh man, the interstate was all backed up, and I hate sitting in traffic, so I got off and went back to Murfreesboro Road and just heading out to basically like Smyrna, Murfreesboro area.
Nice. Still doing the delivery on the side?
Yeah, I did a couple of double runs, and
Nice.
I already worked all day anyway, so.
How's the job going?
It's going all right. I mean, it's been busy enough. I did
Nice.
lose one of my associates left on me, so I've got just one guy, part-timer left.
Nice.
But it's a small ship, so it typically only takes 2 or 3 people anyway to run it. So, but should find somebody here. I get online applications here and there, and it'll be me getting overtime anyway if I do have to work all the time. I've always got another associate at the other mall coming up here and there, but hoping I'll get somebody hired pretty soon.
Oh, there's people around here in every field just begging for people to come to work.
I need to get some more of those college kids because they tend to do pretty good with the business I'm at.
Right.
Got pretty good hand-eye coordination. I mean, a lot of the older cats, they're good, but it's either like they don't speak good enough English, or like I had this one guy. He's like a Russian dude, and he worked on like really nice watches. This guy knows all about some major stuff, and I'm like, well, I can hire you, but I mean, his English was so broken up.
Well, no, I get you. We had people that didn't speak English that would go to work on the rig sometimes, and it actually became a safety issue.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if you've ever been around the drilling rigs, but there's a lot of stuff you got to communicate on. I mean, there's, every day there's 100 different things that could kill you.
Like 40 Mexicans, and yeah, they all know each other when they talk, but for me, sometimes I'll be like, what are you talking about, dude? Where are we going? What are we doing? But it's not as bad, yeah, as being on a rig where major accidents could happen.
Well, landscaping, I mean, you're moving around boulders and stuff like that. Communication's pretty darn important.
Landscaping, so we had hard hats on at certain places where there's huge weeds or caterpillars.
Right. I've been around that. Actually, I'm trying to find a landscaper around here to do my mom's backyard. I want to have a pond put in and just make it her own little paradise.
Yeah. You can find some pretty good landscapers.
Yeah, to get the real impressive ones, I got to go to the Front Range, I think. I'm on the extreme edge. I mean, I'm within just a few minutes of Nebraska, Wyoming, and Colorado. Within a few minutes I could be in either state.
Yeah.
So
You could easily throw up a little garden. Or she just wants a garden, or like just lands, like, modern stuff around the house, bushes.
a little of everything, kind of a surrounded, like a woody area surrounded, but with nice landscaping with some really nice flowers. So we could put our roses in and different things like that.
I like stacking up different flower pots on kind of like a steeple or staple. I forget how you say it. But steep, like it's like a pyramid kind of coming up. Sorry. But it's just an easy way. Like if you have just a small area, sometimes people like to just keep them in the pot, and so you don't have like certain things getting up in it. And different, what do you call it? Not mites, but different things that can get at it. But there's just all sorts of different things. I was watching stuff on YouTube with, people like going all over their yard showing landscaping stuff. Like, it's hard to describe, and I have to show it to you, really.
Right. Oh, and that reminds me, when any of you talk to Don, or if he comes on, or Don, if you're listening, that Big Boys Toys auction through Roller is April 13th, I believe. And they've already got boats, they've got side-by-sides, they've got a lot of crud. And right now with the economy, people are not bidding stuff up very much. So stuff's going pretty darn cheap on that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow, yeah.
What all else can you get? Like,
oh shit! Roller auction has the auction right now has a massive grow shop went out of business, a pot shop that was growing, or they either went out of business or they got new stuff. So all this indoor grow equipment they're selling. So you could get from pot production equipment to restaurant equipment to heavy equipment to construction equipment. You can get all sorts of things. I bought my stump grinder off of there. I bought concrete forms. I bought all sorts of stuff. It's every end of the spectrum you can think of. They have.
Hey, Moggies, welcome in.
Hey, Moggy.
welcome
Can
you
you
back.
get pies? Can you get pies?
That's what I was just gonna say.
Probably not pie, but you can get all the equipment to make it. They have a bakery sale. It's a place that it was some bakery that went out of business, and they're selling off all the equipment for it. Actually, that's next Wednesday.
Well, there you go, Wiz. Put Walmart out of business on the pies.
Yeah.
Make your own.
I was thinking Emerald needs to look at that grow equipment, because it's all this greenhouse grow equipment. You can make bank off of that.
Oh, wow. Right.
And it's made for like standard greenhouses. So, I mean, it's not like it's just weed. That's why I was
to get back to market. I'm hoping that my market will start up now again. You know, I'm really
coming into the warm months. Yep.
Well, I mean, picnic tables and patio coolers and swing benches and stuff like that. That's what I got all the materials to do. That kind of stuff has really been
summertime.
It's really been my mainstay of business for the last couple of years. Well, not the last year anyway. Fuck. But yeah, I'm able to do quite a bit from that. And because I don't have a lot of bills. I don't have a heavy mortgage. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I mean, all our property's all paid for. I don't have an electric bill. I don't have a sewer bill. I don't have a gas bill. I don't have a, water bill. Well, in a sense, I do because I run fuel. You know what I'm saying, to run the well.
Right.
But it's nothing like what. What? Yeah.
No. Yeah. And see, I've got everything paid off, but I do have, and I tell you what, this year, the electricity and especially the gas, it got insane. So be thankful you didn't have that for sure, because here at least my gas bill more than doubled for
Yeah.
heating. And we
Yep.
had a milder winter this year.
Yeah, I don't miss that $300 and $400 a month utility bills.
Right.
Just between the gas and electric. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Fuck all that. I don't have that no more. I mean, my whole winter cost me. I've sat and figured up exactly what it cost me. And I'm looking at maybe $350 for the whole winter.
Jeez.
Yeah, I'm saying between gasoline,
Yep.
propane, and kerosene. Yeah. I'm looking at about $350, maybe $400 for the whole winter.
Wow.
From November all the way to March 1.
Right.
Yeah.
That's I pay that almost a month.
Right. I used to too. I used to as well.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I gotta point out that Miriam has a kind of a point there, Max. See, I thought you were a bright guy, and then you tried to pick a fight with a forklift, so now I'm wondering.
Oh my gosh.
Maybe still bright, just not sane. I don't know. Quit. Okay.
Oh, here's Ranger. What you want, Ranger?
Hi, Ranger.
He's like, she's
Hi, Ranger.
in the computer. He's like, oh, he's all shy now. He's just like, oh. What's it? Oh.
I can't say much though. I tried to pick a fight with a pair of power tongs and got my upper jaw half caved in. So, and even that was years ago, and even with that, stop. Even 6 months ago, I had to do another surgery on it. So yeah, I shouldn't say too much.
Yeah, you see how big this head is compared to mine?
Yeah.
It's like
My dog
great.
looked at your dog and snarled. It's a boy dog. You'd probably be happy. Goofball. It's funny. These two girls, they'll go out and they're fixed, but they'll go out and they'll act all like they're big and tough and everything. They'll sniff it, find out it's a boy dog, and all of a sudden, oh, they're just all happy and giddy and running around. Yeah. Silly dogs.
He's a big, beautiful beast. He wants to go outside now. Don't you?
That's the reason why he's loving up on Daddy.
Yeah, he wants to go outside.
Yeah, he's trying to sucker you. Now I want to go outside. See, I gave you a bunch of loving, and now you got to get up and leave me out.
I'll be right back. Hold on a second.
Oh, God. I know. I'm gonna be bad again.
You were talking to Kimmy. You were talking about those crayons. I found some. I can't remember if it was Family Dollar or Dollar General. I was in there. You guys remember those old wax things that used to have like Kool-Aid in the middle?
Yep.
And I found some of those, but they were Crayola crayons.
Oh, really?
Yep.
So the waxy stuff,
That you could bite the
And-
top off
and you
of, or
could eat it. Okay.
Yep.
I ain't seen them ones of crayons, but what she
Nope.
found, what gum,
right. It's
and they
I
come
was
in like a
surprised to see.
crayon box.
Yep. And I've had those too. Yep. I've actually had those and chewed that gum before.
Okay, that's what she seen. I said, well, you're gonna buy it, but first thing I'm gonna do before I allow you to send it, and I'm gonna find out if he even chews gum, if he
Yep.
even likes gum.
Especially where I'm trying to keep from smoking as much. I've been chewing a lot more gum.
Oh, okay, so good.
Both Huckleberry. Both. I wear boxer briefs. That way I get away with on that question no matter what I'm asked.
Oh man.
Hey,
Okay,
good job.
Wiz. I said once you got back, I'm gonna get in trouble again. Fire in the bowl.
Fire in the bowl. Hell yeah. Oh.
Fire in the bowl.
Oh. Ragged, you don't know how many times I thought about going back to just a regular flip phone. Kimmy's got the strong stuff. I can hear her still coughing.
Yeah, Kimmy got her package.
Awesome.
And when Kimmy got her package the first night, yeah, the guys knew. Because I instantly ended up being Cooter Bug High, zipped right past Cooter Bug High, and think I hit what my son-in-law called train wreck.
Oh yeah. That'll do it.
I think cooter bug means something entirely different there than it does here. I'm guessing it means two different things. Because I saw a Huck type that earlier too about cooter bug. I'm like, okay, east of us, that must mean something entirely different.
Well,
Not
what does
far,
it
not
mean?
far from it. Right.
Okay, okay.
What does it mean for your area?
Crabs. Yep, a cooter bug here means crabs.
Oh, okay, yeah, it's totally different.
Okay.
Ryan's the one that started it. Sick Pat's the one that started it when he got here. He's the one that started telling Chat that I was Cooter Bug High.
Oh.
It's when you get high and sometimes when you hit that high, that everything you hear or everything you say has the gutter mind.
Yep.
That
Yep.
you know how they pick on you and say about you having a gutter mind.
Yep.
Well, Cooter bug high is whenever you hear anything or you go to
Blood
say
type.
anything,
Oh, I got you.
it
Yep.
is. It comes out as gutter slut
That's
and goes in the ears as gutter slut. You know.
funny. Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
That's funny. What the
Hey,
heck
Tim,
is a
you
folding?
video
You're
today?
so high you can't stop laughing. I thought that's what it was.
Oh yeah. I get the laughing
Or
jags
where it
too,
has you
but
crawling up the wall, like you're just so high, you're just
no.
I gotta
Some-
agree.
What
I got-
singularity?
Oh, I was gonna talk to Chad. I gotta agree with Huck. I don't know what a folding phone is, but we call them flip phones.
Oh yeah.
Never
the
heard of
flip
a folding phone except for when I got mad at a phone and just broke it in two. Then it's a folding phone.
Hey, Huckleberry, I in the video I put up today, I showed that feeder on my chicken coop. I was asking about that.
Finally made it home, guys.
I had a little section there covering the feeder for the chicken.
How many chickens you got now?
We got 18 and a rooster.
Nice.
Most of them, that's a mixed bunch of chickens, but we got some Rhode Island Reds. We got Highland Browns. They're just a stock chicken,
Nice.
and then I've got one Jersey Black Giant and a Jersey Black Giant rooster.
Nice. Nice.
I'm gonna start breeding the. I got I just made a trade for my old chicken tractor. I got to fix up, and I'm gonna trade that off for a dozen barred rocks and a rooster barred rock.
Nice.
So we'll be
You pair-
able
you-
to start breeding next year.
That's what I was going to ask if you were going to start pairing.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna start full breeding, hatching.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Ragged collects knives. I do too, Ragged. I've actually got a lot of swords too. Ragged being in England, I'm guessing he's got swords. I'm telling y'all, Ragged, there's something to Ragged. We got to find out who Ragged is. He has a big ass house. He collects knives, which I'm sure he means swords too. Huh. Ragged, my curiosity, you've got my curiosity up. Who the heck you are?
Yeah, they collect knives and swords and yeah.
Keep the Fuego. Is that Nightingale?
No, Lego the Fuego. That's Jason.
Oh, Lego the Fuego. Oh, Lego. Oh, all right. It just went off. I thought he went off and somebody else came on.
Nah, I just turned his cam off because he's probably got to do some work on his phone.
Yeah, I just got home. I was just coming inside the house.
Shutting down his DoorDash program. Right?
Finally made it home.
Well, Ragged, if you want to talk knives, I've got from belt buckle knives, boot knives. I've got all the way up to buoys. I've got swords. Which ones do you want to talk about?
I got this one. I like this one.
Nice. Actually, if that were smaller, that looks a little bit like my boot knife, but it's on the end of my boot knife. It's got it's solid steel, so it's got the hammer into it. My boot knives are almost identical to that, just a little smaller.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah. No, this is a big boy. This is a better. Yeah.
That I'd lose a pinky toe trying to shove that in my boot.
Yeah, it might be a problem.
Yeah.
But yeah, just cleaning it up a little bit. But yeah. No,
Nice.
And
That is a nice.
it's a custom made for me by a friend of mine.
Hey, Canoe, welcome back. Oh, nice, Moggy.
Yeah, this is made for me by a friend of mine, and custom made.
Nice.
And I got the seats and everything. A little dusty. Keep it on my side table here, just in case I need to gut something in the middle of the night.
I wasn't that much. I never used to be that much. I mean, I always had my boot knives and stuff like that, and I had some smaller, the buckle knives. Have you ever seen those? It's a belt buckle. Got a couple little knives in it. But
Right.
I've had
Yeah.
some things like that before. Never really got into it. And then I went to a sale one time. It was just a estate auction. And this guy had swords and all sorts of stuff. And they were, built in different states and stuff by different people that did it.
Right.
And I started buying some of those. And it's amazing how quick you can get into that stuff and the different techniques you'll learn about that people use. It's got some interesting stuff.
Right. I had a belt one time that had a knife in the belt buckle.
Yep.
Right. And it was for if you ever got arrested and they tied or you ever got captured and
Yep.
They tied your hands behind your back. You could you could move that belt around to the back, hit the button, and the blade would come up so you could cut yourself free.
Yep. Yeah, to be honest, on a regular day, I probably wouldn't be able to go through a metal detector because even in my wallet, I've got a little slim blade. So,
Credit blade.
yep.
Yeah, I love those things. Little credit blades.
Yep. Gotta love the little slim blades.
Yep.
But that's what they're for. If anything ever happens where you're in a predicament, and actually, I got that slim blade. Like if I'm ever riding with somebody in a car, because I mean they'll cut right through a seatbelt if you have to get out,
Oh
and
yeah.
if they don't know the thing. So in my cars, I have the cutter and the window breaker. That
Yeah,
thing.
but if your seatbelt is on and you can't get it off, and your ass is in that seat, you ain't getting to that wallet.
Oh, I could squirm around and get to it. I bet you.
Well, maybe, yeah.
And I've got one of those long, the single fold wallets, so it sticks part way out of the pocket, so it's easier to get to.
Right.
I don't have to dig into the pocket too much. So
I gotta hop off for now, guys.
right on, man.
Good night.
Take it easy.
Appreciate you having me as always, brother Streamwell.
Fire the ball on the way out.
Yes, sir. So
I gotta reload.
No fair, no fair.
I gotta reload.
Yeah, I got
Canoe.
I'll see y'all
Canoe.
guys.
What's a cuff key?
Handcuff
Huh?
key.
Like for handcuffs?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
That you can get real small ones. I used to have a pair of pants that I used to wear all the time, and I modified them so that I could, there was a little notch cut through the fabric, like right in the small of your back, that you could shove the key in there. And if you ever got, a cuff behind, with your hands cuffed behind your back, you'd be able to, slip into that fabric and pull the hand key cup.
Handcuff.
Yeah, uncuff yourself.
Ragged.
Now there's lots of videos on YouTube where if you get put in, zip ties around your hands,
the wedge.
If your hands are duct taped together, if you have your hands in front of you, there's real easy ways to get out of that.
Yep. And they work.
Yep.
Don't expect it to be not painful though. It does hurt.
Oh no, yeah,
But
it's a doozy, but yeah, almost anybody can do it.
Yep. And you can get free.
It's all the matter of like arm strength, and the angle at which you do the motion to break it over your knees. Oh.
Yeah, and that stuff's taught by like SEALs and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. And legit SEAls, not like somebody just says they're a SEAL, you know.
Right. Hey, welcome in, Ivor.
Hey, Ivor. Ragged metal detectors, you can get anywhere from $200. You can get up into $2,000.
Yeah. They're as good as the amount of money that you want to put into it.
Yep, exactly.
That's the basic rule. The more
You
expensive
should
they
put
are,
them
the
on
better they're going to
Maxie's
be.
TV. I don't know, Ragged. You're starting to sound kind of funny to me. You want to put people in dungeons and stuff. Sounds like a little S&M to me.
Yeah, and it's the guys. You what? No.
Whoa!
you know, I get it. You know, that seems to be that. You know, some of us are kind of sexy, but come on, Ragged. No.
Yeah, man. Just give us a break.
True
I'm too
colors.
sexy for my shirt. Too sexy for my shirt.
Right.
So sexy it hurts.
I'm too sexy for my flannel.
Cold showers? Question mark? Question mark. Who's the one that asked me what type of underwear I wore? Like not 10 minutes ago. Huckleberry, you don't get away with that one.
Fireballs out my ass.
I'm a Hanes man.
Oh shit! No, I'm sorry, Ragged. I just giving you some shit. That's all good.
We all know that Wiz is a flannel man. He's always in flannel.
I'm a camo man. I always got
and
my.
we all know
camo
Max is very turned on by Wiz's flannel.
Oh shit! Oh damn! I don't think they make flannel in purple.
Yes, they do. I have one.
Oh really?
Yes.
It's got to be the ladies section. I'm telling you. Oh, I know. I like the fabric.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever, Max. You wear the pink and black and you tie it in a knot right in the center above the stomach. And
Now, wait a minute. You know an awful lot about that.
yeah, he sent me pictures.
Oh, damn.
Don't judge. No.
No judge me. No homo. Okay. Yeah. You guys killing me. Fire in the motherfucking bowl. Yeah.
Woo. Oh, Ty.
No.
Oh man. So we've anybody heard anything from Trump recently?
He's suing Clinton.
I know he had a big rally like 3 or 4 days ago, somewhere in the middle of fucking nowhere.
Really?
Yeah.
I saw news today that he's suing Clinton and the Clinton Foundation for $72 million.
Yeah.
I really think I think DeSantis might be a good choice. I don't know if Trump's going to necessarily run.
He's gonna run.
You think so?
If DeSantis does anything, he'll be going up as VP.
That would be good. That'd be good for Trump because DeSantis is almost as popular as he is right now. So, because like, what was it? Trump got 48% of Republicans, but DeSantis pulled off 35%.
Right.
And that's pretty good for a guy that's just within the last couple of years been pretty well introduced to the nation, you know.
Right. But yeah, I'm thinking pretty sure it's probably going to be Trump and DeSantis. You know.
And I just I love what Trump did for the economy. I'll vote for him again, definitely, because he's pro-American, bringing the
And we know
jobs
what we're
back
going to
into the
get.
economy.
We know what we're
What's
going to
that?
get. We know
Yeah.
what we're going to get with Trump. We know we're going to get a thriving economy. We're going to get oil
Right.
independence. We're going to have a secure border. We're going to have, truth and justice.
Yep.
You know
And the only thing that I hope is that he doesn't put out a lot of posts about stuff, because sometimes that backfires so bad on the posts. I know he's off of Twitter, so we don't have to worry about that. So that's a plus. But it was just hard to argue all the time with people, and they constantly use that. Everything he said, it's like, oh God, look at the economy, stupid. That's
right.
That's all you got to look at. And the economy was great. Vote for the economy. We've got to get our economy up. Then we can worry about the other stuff.
Right. We get back to oil independence. We get back to, moving markets, viable markets and America first.
I saw a paper the other day. It was one of the guys that drives truck across the street from where I drive truck, and he was over there talking with us in the room over there, and he brought in this paper, and it showed that if they would have gotten that pipeline online, even though fuel was already $1.88, once they got that pipeline flowing, they said it said in that article that we probably would have saw $1.25 a gallon. And they stopped it all.
Yep. Bastards.
Yep. Just with the sheer amount that was going through. And the oil companies are loving this. They're making bank right now.
Oh yeah,
and they're not having to kick out as much of their oil.
Right. They're not having to produce anything and keep it in the ground.
Yep. So anybody that ever tells me that the Republicans have all the oil filled in, or all the oil companies in their pockets, it's like, well, it's sure weird that the Democrats, they seem to make a fortune off of less when the Democrats are in office. And then you got these people that are like, well, we can't produce the oil because for global warming. Yet we still have to use the same amount of oil. We're using the same amount of fuel. The only difference is who's getting the revenue off of it. Right now, it's countries that hate us. It's not local revenue. That is the only difference. We're not using less, not all that. It's just the fact of who's getting that revenue.
Right.
But I was talking to some, and I'd say they're probably pretty liberal Democrats, and they're sick about the fuel prices, and they're literally saying if Trump was in office, we wouldn't be dealing with this right now. That's something to be said, that liberals are saying that.
Right. Well, Joe's not looking out for anybody but him and his fucking cronies and his family.
Right. Well, and all this assistance they're sending to Ukraine. And then you look at it, well, it's a month down the line. It's like, okay, is Ukraine going to hang on that long? How many more people are going to die? And they're like, well, you got to understand how this works. I don't know if you guys saw that Jen Psaki where the Fox News guy was really asking the questions about, like, well, when are they going to get this assistance? It's been approved and everything. And they were talking that it's going to be a month and a half down the line before they can get it there. So they're talking about all these packages to assist them, but they're not actually putting it into effect. Because to be honest,
into an interest-bearing account, waiting for somebody to move it to another interest-bearing account, who takes a cut, who puts it into another account, which is also an interest-bearing account, and they collect it for a while. and then they pass it on, take a chunk. Yeah.
Yep. It's a scheme, just like you remember with Red Cross, when after 9/11 it came out that Red Cross was actually only giving out 5% of what they were receiving. Most of it went on different groups to, you know, fund different groups, and with in-house with all, they were like overloaded with employees and this and that, and they're all driving Mercedes. And,
Oh wow! Right.
yeah, the Red Cross got nailed on that. They had to try to completely, they fired a bunch of top people and had to try to completely rework their stuff to try to save face.
Oh yes, it is time for pie.
Fire
It
in the
is
pie.
Fire in the pie.
Yeah, no more fire in the bowl for me.
Right? It's pie time.
Ragged, he had to go to Poland to try to meet people in person because nobody will take his calls. And the sad thing is, that's so hilarious, but it's true. People weren't taking it. Other leaders were not taking his calls. And that's how sad it is. Oh God. Insane.
Blueberry pie.
Colonel Shaw in the house. What's up, brother?
Just in time for pie.
Hey Shaw, how are you doing? Long time no see.
Until I can get me a pie maiden. This will work.
You said that, and Huckleberry started packing her luggage.
Oh well. Hmm. Sorry. Hmm. That was good. That was real good. I got hundreds of them. Hundreds. I think I've had one every night that we've had the show for the last 2 years and 3 months.
It's a lot of fucking pie, dude.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's almost 700 pies. Yeah.
God.
He's Walmart's favorite customer.
Yeah.
It's only 50 cents a piece, though.
Hey, that means you don't have a spare tire. You got a pie belly instead of a spare tire. That'd be a
I'm
pie
trying to
belly.
get my ass back, but it ain't working. I used to have it. I used to have one hell of an ass. I lost it. I couldn't find it. I don't know what I did with it. It just left me. No ass wizard. That was blueberry pie, Max. I ate all the pies with it. Oh man.
Wow. Huckleberry just blatantly offered herself up to you there.
Oh my God.
I don't think that's what she meant to do, but
Yeah, I don't think that's what she was intending for it to sound like. I'm sure.
Anyway.
What the
Apparently
heck?
she did. You said it, Huck. I didn't say it. Max was wondering what you're saying too, and Emerald caught it. Emerald caught it too. So I wasn't the only one.
There's definitely a gender gap there.
I don't know if it's perverted there, Huck, because there's not many ways to read "I'll give you my ass." There's pretty much only one way to read that.
Max is like, that's for private messages. Okay.
Yeah, that's what it was. She thought she was texting you. Now trying to cover. Yeah, this is all on you. You brought this one on yourself. Never seen anybody give away that ass before on chat. That's a new one.
Yeah, that's a whole new level. I would be honored, ma'am. I would be honored. It'd be my pleasure. I guarantee you. Yes, ma'am. Shut up.
If it makes you feel any better, Huck, I'm pretty sure Emerald's blushing a little bit.
Yeah, this happens. Yeah, so. Man, it is Friday night. And, oh, man. I'm back to work.
It's still early, Huck. Calm down. Max. Look at that. See, we're matchmakers tonight. She's ready to sign on the dotted line, man.
Rock on. Oh. But
yeah, same. I won't be able to stay on late either, Canoe. Worst thing about getting up early in the morning is you get so used to it, it's hard to stay up past 9 or 10 o'clock.
Yeah, the stream last night went quite a long time.
Did it?
Nice.
Yeah, it seemed like every time I was ready to shut down, more and more people kept coming in.
I know. It's like they want us to go later. And I'm like, man, I just got so much to do.
And then there's 15 to 20 people, so you feel bad. It's like, I don't want to give you guys a place to chat.
But yeah, Max is like, but it's Friday night, guys. You ain't got to go to work tomorrow.
I do.
Yeah. Wednesday and Thursday were my days off this week. Mother Nature said so.
Yeah,
I got to make up for that.
That's a good part about having the CDL. When Mother Nature tries to give me a day off from doing other things, I just go drive, haul some dirt for somebody or something like that. Unless it's really bad, then I'm not doing squat. Yeah, and tomorrow I got to be in the big dog, the heavy lift truck with the big old in dump trailer on it. So
Right.
I should probably get some pretty good sleep, but I don't have to be until 8. So
Right. You don't even got to get out the truck except to undo the latch, right?
I'll load myself. So I'll drive out to the pit, hop in the cat, load it, and then drive in, dump it. Just do that all day. So most days we have a loader operator there, but since it's a weekend, he's not going to come in, so I'll be doing it on my own.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's cool. They let you do that.
Yeah. And that's even more boring if you're stuck in that loader all day. It's cool because it's a massive loader. I mean, the thing's huge.
Right.
But
it's got a 3-yard loader dump on it.
5 or a 4.5.
4.5. Holy
Oh
shit.
God, it's the big cat. That thing, you get the ladder to go up, and then you go on a little ledge, and then you turn direction. It's got another 3 steps on the ladder that goes up.
Holy shit.
I can't remember what size it is, but God, that thing's huge. Those tires are over my head.
Right. Oh my God. That's almost mining equipment kind of stuff.
Right. And they need it because, well, like the truck I'll be hauling tomorrow, it'll carry 25 yards. It's the 2-axle, but the truck I got to haul it with is the tandem, but plus I've got the shooter axle in the center, the heavy lift axle.
Okay, yeah, the dropper. Yeah.
Yep. So, and man, it's got, even with 500 horse, you start pulling hills with it, you know it, especially if you're hauling straight gravel, and it's heavy.
Right.
It's bugging, and yeah.
And you're going 5 gallons to the mile.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah. Diesel fuel. Right.
You want to talk about hearing somebody holler about fuel price? Wait until you talk to the people that are paying those fuel bills.
Right. Primarily your customers. Right.
Yep. And it does. It reflects it. I mean, they've had to raise everything in cost, and they're trying to keep the cost down. So now they're doing a mileage fee, and they're telling everybody, it's like, we got to, or else we're going to start losing money. So the higher it goes up, then they got a mileage fee tacked on top of the regular bill.
A fuel surcharge is what they've been. Yeah. Fuel surcharge.
And 2 years ago, they didn't have that.
I did right when Obama was in office. When things started going up, they started doing fuel surcharges and shit on deliveries and all that crap.
Yep, they started it then.
Yep. I already know one guy had sold off all of his equipment. He was a small private operator, and he sold off a bunch of his equipment because of the fuel costs. He says, "I just can't make any money with this shit," you know.
Yep.
Between maintenance and the fuel costs, he says, "I'm not making any money with it."
Yep. I know. Oh, hurry back, Huck. I know a lot of owner operators they say if it goes up and higher, they're done. They can't compete with the large scale shippers.
Right. Oh, wrong one. Right here. I was going to put that. Well, that is there too.
Hi, Seabird.
That's what I intended to put up, but yeah. Oh, okay. She has the password now. Good deal. Rock on.
Hey, Bill.
Hey.
What's up?
Hey, I heard the same thing. I know owner operators that were during the Obama years that sold their trucks and or parked them and just never got back in them again.
Yep.
I mean, and it had a lot to do with not just the fuel prices, but all the emission requirements and other stuff. They just didn't want to. They didn't want car haulers that were hauling cars out of California, Long Beach, from the ports in there. They're like, they wouldn't let them in because they didn't run DEF fuel. For those who may not know what DEF fuel is, it's actually like an air scrubber thing made out of cow piss.
Yeah. I was just gonna say it's cow piss.
fluid. Yeah, they call it the exhaust fluid.
Exhaust fluid, yeah, DEF. Yep.
And to be honest, if you talk to any diesel mechanic, it does not do that much. It's basically an added tax on top of fuel.
That's all it is. Yep. And there's still guys around that have the old trucks that don't have it, that drive local. Yep. But there's a lot of big ports and stuff they will not let you in back east in California.
Yep. And Bill, you could help me out with this one. A lot of people don't realize it, but diesels, they burn so hot that they actually burn cleaner than most gas engines. People don't believe me when I tell them that.
They do, and the other thing was, remember when they took sulfur out of the fuel?
Mm-hmm.
And there was no need to take sulfur out. That's actually helps the environment, having sulfur in the exhaust.
And it helped the engine a lot.
Yeah, it did. So, and then they had that diesel fuel shortage during Bush, and Bush let them run high sulfur fuel because there was no low sulfur no sulfur fuel available, and he temporarily lifted the restrictions on high sulfur fuel for highway use.
Nice.
Temporarily, but I don't see any reason they shouldn't just lift it altogether.
Yeah,
I mean,
and
$8,000 or $10,000 on the sticker price of your vehicle is all emission stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine how much cheaper cars would be if they didn't have all the emissions crap.
Well, and then you look at regular cars. They've had catalytic converters since the 70s, and diesels didn't have any type of stuff because they met the conditions without anything through pretty much through the 90s.
All the way up to early 90s. Yep.
Why do you think they're stealing the catalytic converters out of cars? Because it's an overpriced piece of shit that doesn't do any good for a car. In fact, it
Hey, fella.
Oh man, I was enjoying that conversation too.
I know. And he just hit the wrong button or something.
You wouldn't believe how many people argue with me on that, though. I'm glad Bill was on here to help me with that because, and you guys knew too, I'm sure. But yeah, people think that diesel's this dirty burning thing. It's like, no, it burns very hot with a lot of compression. It burns everything.
You know what you have to do to convert a diesel engine over to natural gas or hydrogen? Change the fuel line. That's it.
Really?
Yeah, that's it. You don't have to change anything except for the fuel line to accommodate pressure. The manifold, all that stuff handles the pressure necessary. You just have a different tank on it instead of feeding liquid to it. You're feeding natural gas or hydrogen.
Have you ever seen a propane injected diesel?
Yeah, a lot. You ever seen a Swan's truck?
Yeah.
Oh, yep.
Yep, they all run on propane.
Oh, nice. A big thing around here is they run a propane injector, and on a diesel, it's like running nitrous. And I know you guys know that, but for anybody in chat that doesn't, you inject propane in with your diesel mix, and it's like basically like putting nitrous oxide in it, or nitrous in a car.
What
And it will.
What I was going to say about diesel exhaust is it does not stay suspended in the air. It's heavier than actual car exhaust. So it's very sooty, and it actually doesn't stay in the air. It doesn't do anything to the air quality. I mean, you smell it and stuff, but it falls to the ground. I mean, it just doesn't stay in the air.
Yeah, and the only time it really gets bad is when they coal roll, and I get it, it's neat, but it wastes a lot of fuel too, because all you're doing is you're putting an injector into your exhaust and dumping extra diesel. So it's a waste, in my opinion, to set up that coal roll.
You ever see somebody blow a turbo?
Oh yeah, a lot of smoke.
A lot
I've
of
done
smoke, oil all over your truck. It's horrific.
I had it was a 98 Suburban with the 6.5 turbo diesel in it. Turbo started going out one day and I had to drive to town, and I was out in the middle of nowhere for 30 miles. I swear they probably could have seen me from a satellite going down the highway.
So you know what it looks like? This guy had a white truck, and I think it was in Colorado, way up in the mountains somewhere. And he blew a turbo. He was pulling a flatbed, and it was a heavy load, and he was climbing that hill and blew his freaking turbo out. That truck went from white to black.
Oh, right.
Oh, and if those things go really bad, they can send pieces. I mean, there's a lot of torque in those turbos. It can be a mess in a hurry. And
it can sound like a big explosion.
Right. Yep.
When you blow a turbo, it depends on how you blow it. If it's just the fins inside there, that's not a big deal. But if it's the actual canister, yeah, you're talking shrapnel.
You ever seen a Jake brake lock up and send a piston through the side of a block?
Holy shit! No.
No,
saw that
I haven't.
once. The guy was hauling fertilizer. They just rebuilt the motor, and it said he hit the Jake, and it sent a piston through the side of the block. And they went through it all. And I mean, you know how diesel is when it sends it through. I mean, it just craters that block. And they went through and trying to figure it out and everything. And for some odd reason, that Jake brake failed and just tried to lock it up, and it had nowhere to go. So just when it broke, it basically broke the rod off the crank on the front cylinder and shoved that thing through the side of the wall.
Wow.
It was wild.
I'm glad I came up here, because in the chat here, I see Cassandra in there and YouTube. That's pretty cool. I wouldn't have seen her in there if I hadn't come up here.
Today I was driving, and Bill, I've heard you talk about this. You'll appreciate this. I'm not a big fan of the transmissions, but I was driving an old early 80s cement truck today for one load. It's in to help a different person out.
Yeah.
And it has, I can't even remember what type of transmission it is. It's the one with the toggle with the high, low, drive, reverse in the toggle on the side, to where you could hit all four in reverse.
Not a Super 10, is it?
It might be a Super 10. But the only cool thing, because
you got a red button. You got a red button on the side of the shift knob, and then you got your flipper button.
Oh no, this one's an old chrome button. So it's got a knob on the side that you go, it's got reverse, neutral, low, and drive on that one knob.
Oh.
And then your shifter on top of that. So you could actually go through. What's that?
Oh, I don't think I've seen something like that.
Oh, it's wild. Backing up, that was the only good thing. We had to back in on a driveway, and you were able to hit all four gears backing up. So when you're backing up, you're flying backwards to the forms.
What is the fastest you've ever gone in reverse on a dump truck, on an end dump?
Speed-wise, I don't know, but trucks like that, I've gotten clipping pretty good.
The speedometer actually works in reverse.
Yeah, but you're
Yeah.
not looking in that direction. If
Yeah.
you're going that fast.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna kid you. I was doing 40 miles an hour in reverse, and I could go through gears in reverse. You could shift gears in reverse if you've never done it.
Yep.
And,
That's what I was doing today.
I was hauling wet cement in a dump truck on a freeway expansion project, which is illegal in a lot of other states, but apparently, I guess we can get away with it.
I'll agree with Emerald on that one. I was holding on for dear life and not taking my eyes off the mirrors on backing up as fast as I was going today. So I never did check the speedo, but yeah, I was clipping along, and I believe you hit 40 because when you can run through all 4 of your gears in reverse, you can hit some pretty good speeds.
I could have gone faster. I just didn't want to. I was really cruising at 40 with wet cement in the back. And if you got to hit your brakes, or you don't feel right about it, and you start tipping and stuff, I'm telling you, man, it's all over. You die.
Oh yeah,
you die.
And it'd basically be like driving a car down the highway if your steering wheel was a wheel in the back.
I had to do it down a narrow road with rebar, a drop off on one side that was straight rebar sticking up. And yeah, it was this job was the hairiest job I've ever done. Screw those ice road truckers. You do this shit and you'll be laughing at ice road truckers.
Oh, you would probably like some of these gravel pits out here, how we got to pull down into them. Some of them are creepy, and they're just wide enough for the wheels on the trucks. And we're bringing tandems down in there. We're bringing, like that heavy hauler that holds 25 with the end dump trailer. We're pulling some of that stuff down, and God, it's creepy. I hate driving down in those. Luckily, we're on a new pit, and we get to stay on top, and then the loader just comes up, so it's not too bad.
So at the end of the run, there was nowhere to turn around. So the only thing I could do, it was like a 5-mile stretch of road with a drop off on both sides. And you don't keep it just perfect on there, you could lose your load in the truck. We didn't lose any trucks. And we had to, because there was nowhere to turn around once you dump your load. So it's 5 miles at 40 miles, more than 5 miles at 40 miles an hour in reverse with wet cement. Think about that.
Yep. And for people that don't get it, really wet cement, it's almost like, it's hard to explain. Water isn't as bad like liquid, because this is so sludgy that when it kicks to the side, it kind of holds a little bit, so it kicks harder, is what Bill's talking about. So yeah, wet cement is not fun to have on a vehicle. Having liquid is better.
And then if it sets up, you got to get out there with a freaking jackhammer and chip all that off of there. Let me ask you this. Have you ever done roller mill work?
Like with grain?
No, roller mill.
Rock?
No, where they grind up asphalt, and you got to roll alongside of the roller mill. And you got to keep it exactly at that speed, or all that asphalt that's coming out the chute will just go all over your truck.
I've seen people do it where they back. You have to back, right?
I do.
Oh yeah, you have to go backwards while it's grinding the road off. Yeah, I've seen that.
No, I go forwards, but I'm having to keep a perfect speed, because that chute is right exactly over the bed of the truck. And if I don't get it right, it goes all over the cab, or it goes all over the road. And you got to learn all the signals that the operator uses, like 2 beeps and 1 beep and 3 beeps, because they'll tell you need to catch up a little bit, or you need to slow down. Yeah. That's another skill these are really, I mean, they're really honed to skills. Like I was saying about being in reverse with wet cement and the roller mills. I mean, a lot of our work out here is on road jobs, road construction, and they peel up all that old layers of that old asphalt, and it goes in your truck, and then you haul it off to dump it somewhere.
Yep. And
So-
see, I've seen the ones like Emerald was talking about. The company here has those where they back with it. And I've done snow removal like that, where you have to back with the thing going down. I've helped with that.
TX Classy says she'll be streaming the Trump rally tomorrow.
Oh
Put up
yeah,
your link, TX Classy. Put up your link to your show.
I think I did get. I was in the chat at the time when you were talking about that. Is Trump doing anything? Yeah, I've been getting emails saying that he was gonna, that he had a secret rally or something, and you donate a certain, become a donor, and we will consider you as a guest where you can actually shake hands with him and blah blah blah. I get those kind of emails all the time. Because I am a Trump supporter from
Have
day
you
one.
seen this, Bill? Have you seen this numbers on CDL drivers? The decrease in CDL drivers.
Yeah, I know about
Insane.
that. A lot of guys are turning in their CDLs right now.
Yeah.
They're just not going back to driving. So
Yeah.
our country is got a real bad freight deficit right now.
And it's going to get worse because we've got massive numbers of the guys that still are driving. Massive numbers are retiring and coming up on retirement within the next couple of years. And the amount of new CDLs is way lower than the retirees coming up.
Yep. I believe that. I haven't heard that part, but yeah.
The numbers are just, they're dropping so bad, and they say it could get worse because a lot of people anymore, they're not wanting to drive truck.
Yeah, it's true. Trucking companies are screaming for drivers. But I don't know what you know over there, but over here, every one of them lies to their drivers. Every one of the companies.
The big trucking companies will screw their drivers.
The small ones, big ones, it doesn't matter. I've worked for quite a few, and they will do that. They promise you sign-on bonus. Then they tell you it's a safety sign-on bonus. They keep changing their story. Oh, you didn't read the fine print. $2,000 sign-on bonus or whatever. You never see that money.
I've had pretty good luck with smaller ones around here, but the bigger ones, the big, huge ones you got to watch out.
It's like I was sitting there. I was a Werner driver over the road in their flatbed division, and some guys telling me, you ought to come and work for JB Hunt. And I'm like, why? He says, well, if you jump ship and join JB Hunt, for one, I get a kickback, but for another, we pay a lot more per mile than you guys do, I think. And he asked me how much I made per mile, and then he told me how much he made, and it was almost double. I said, what is your end of week paychecks like? And I said, I'm really curious. And he told me, and he actually made less than I did. And I was making less per mile. Why? Because it all comes out in the wash at the end that what they pay the drivers per mile, the drivers that get paid more actually get less freight. That's just how that works.
Yeah, they'll manipulate the miles you're allowed to drive too.
Yeah.
Yep, they did that, but I was on paperless logs. I didn't have to run a logbook. I had an electronic logbook, and I still made more money than he did. So figure that out. I mean, he almost made double per mile, but he didn't get the loads. I would get these
Right.
long loads like coast to coast and stuff like that, and I'd be back home, and well, I would never get to go home. It seems like, I mean, I'd be gone for. I tried to set it up to where I was out for 21 days and home for 3. And that's how it works. If you're out for 14 days, you get 2 days off. If you're out for 21 days, you get 3 days off a month. And if you're out for 30 days, you get 4 days off.
See, that's the best part of these short hauls. It's an hourly wage plus no logbooks, none of that.
I love being on the road, though. I really did love being on the road, but I had no life.
Right.
Yeah.
I got to see stuff, but it was all through a windshield,
Yep. I hear you. And don't plan on. I know a lot of truck drivers are married, but if you want to have a family and spend a lot of time with them, truck driving is not the career for you.
No.
Texas classy. Yes, Trump won. He won. And he's winning again, and we will win.
And there was Russian collusion, but it was the other side. I think we've definitively proved that now.
I don't even know what any problem with colluding with Russians is. I mean, I don't even understand what any of that means, really. The PP tapes or whatever it was, and all that other stuff.
It was all fake. The other side were the ones actually colluding with them.
Yeah, they were projecting. Yep, they were.
Yep. And that's why I tell everybody, it's like, oh yeah, there was collusion. I mean, it's been proven left and right, but the problem is it was the Clintons doing it.
Well, Hunter might be facing at least 40 years in prison. It's looking
Now,
like he's facing 40 years in prison from what they're saying.
Now, here's the thing that confuses me. Now that they've proved that laptop is real, they've proven that the big guy is Joe Biden. With the conflicts involved, he should be ineligible to serve. Not just but legally ineligible to serve. So
do you know that just what Hillary did after Benghazi by destroying all those blackberries and stuff, that alone is enough for any one of us to do some serious prison time.
It would actually be at least 10 years minimum sentence for each act.
Yeah, destruction of evidence.
Yep, during an investigation.
Of property and destruction of evidence. Yep. She did that after they got the subpoenas.
And just that one act alone, that's just the one act, which getting her on one act would actually bring all the other acts into it too.
What? Even if you want to go with just the having the classified information sent to a private server, that's actually a crime, a very serious crime.
It has been. In fact, just before she did that, they had just prosecuted somebody for doing that. I can't remember who it was, but it was another person, previous administration, that had done that.
Yeah, I remember that, actually. I can't remember who it was either, but I do remember that they had what was that? I know they lost like all access to classified material over it. But that was like an FBI agent or something, I think, that was getting like classified stuff to Petraeus. Didn't they nail him on that?
I think so.
Yep, that's who it was. They nailed him on getting classified stuff to
The publisher.
Yeah.
Hey, Texas Classy. What time is your show going to
And
be
you
on?
can turn over. Yeah. What? She said around 5 p.m.
5 p.m.
He's gonna
Okay.
start up the show around 5 p.m. and Trump should be on around 7 p.m. But sometimes he comes on early. But no, it was Petraeus, and he didn't even actually give out the document. He just wrote about them in a book.
Is that 5 p.m. Central Time?
No, probably Eastern.
Eastern Time? Okay.
Yeah, I got to take off, guys. So,
Yeah, I'm
okay.
not too far behind you.
Yeah, I'm up
All
right
right,
there with you. I got a big day tomorrow too.
Good to see you,
Central
Canoes.
5 p.m. Central.
hey, Bill, what's the name of the baby? I don't think you ever told us.
Oh, the baby? I think they settled for the name Wade.
Okay, cool.
Wade Owen. Wade Owen is his middle name,
Cool.
which I think is a nice name.
There you go. Way to win.
So I think one more fire in the bowl and we'll shut things down.
Yeah. It's been a good night.
So that's your grandchild or your great grandchild?
Grandson. My first grandson.
Oh, okay.
He's my first. I don't know if my other kids are going to get on the ball and start having kids too. I hope they do.
Fire in the bowl.
So nice, though.
That's awesome.
It's so nice
I remember my first.
with all the stuff that's going on around and everything. Anytime I see babies and stuff, it's just awesome. It makes me, it gives me hope, that the world's going to keep on going,
Yep. And I'm populating it.
My dad did that, actually. He did his share of procuring the namesake.
Well, they're gonna have a big family no matter what now.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
All right. Everybody out in the chat, thanks for coming in tonight. And
God bless you all.
Oh, we're shutting down already?
Yeah.
All right.
Early night tonight.
Okay. Have a good night.
Yep, you too, Bill.
Night, everybody. Night, chatters.
Thank you for dropping by, Classy,
Peace out.
Huckleberry, Miriam, Nightingale.